This is my 96 Geo Metro, and last winter I changed the transmission oil out. It was it's a standard transmission. It was a regular oil. I'd put it in a partial synthetic, but I was concerned because I didn't know if there was any leakage, so I wanted to double check the level on it. And for these, this yardstick is sitting on the end of the spout down there. I don't know if you can see it. It's a little doodad on the side of the transmission that you put a ratchet on and twist that off, and that's your level. That's the sight level for it. But it's kind of a pain in the rear to do that, especially if it's a little high and may start leaking all over your driveway if you don't have a drain pan handy. So what I did is I took the yardstick and I measured from that little port down to the ground, and that was 13 inches. And then I measured from that little screw, or that bolt, down to the ground, and that was 18 inches. So there's a 5-inch difference. And then what I did is I took, and this is where I was recommended to use to fill. You just pop this out and fill it in there until that starts to flow out, and then you put that cap in and this on. And I thought, well, what if I use this as a dipstick, since there's a 5-inch difference between this hole and that hole. So what I did is I popped this out and I took the dipstick for the oil, wiped it off, and it's kind of a tight fit. You kind of have to turn it around and weasel it in there, and it scrapes a bit when it goes down in there. But I went in and then pulled it back out, and I measured 5 inches from when I put it down in there. I put my hand on the dipstick, so I knew the mark on the dipstick, and then pulled it back out, and it was 5 inches from the end of my fingers to where the dipstick was in the oil. So I knew that the level was good. But that's a little trick a person can do, so you don't have to do all this other nonsense. Again, just pop this out, use your oil dipstick, slide it down in there, and then put your hand right where it stops, slide it out, and make sure there's 5 inches between the oil and your fingers. Now yours may be a little bit different. You might want to double check the measurements on it, but that worked out easy. I'll do that every once in a while, make sure everything is good on it.